Mabuhay! I am Justin Mindanao.
Mabuhay! I am BECERA JUNNEL. We are presenting to you the precaution for the 8th occupational safety hazard. Let me introduce to you first the precautions for the 8th occupational safety hazard. Hazard number 1, unnatural or awkward postures. Hazard number 2, repetitive motions. Hazard number 3, standing longer period in workplace. Hazard number 4, heavy loads. Hazard number 5, forceful use of your hand muscles. Hazard number 6, slips, trips, and falls. Hazard number 7, burns. And lastly, hazard number 8, cuts and lacerations. This includes walking, sitting, picking, and kneeling. There are many things that restaurant owners, managers, and workers can do to reduce the strain from awkward postures on their joints, muscles, tendon, ligaments, and nerves all over their bodies. To avoid this hazard, organize work to reduce the reaching, bending, and squatting. Install sinks that are the height of most workers' hips. Make sure that all the equipment, utensils, pots, and pans needed in the kitchen are within the reach of the shortest workers. Can lead to injuries when a task forces you to do the same movements over and over again. In order to avoid these hazards, it's better to take smaller, more frequent breaks. Maintaining good postures at work. The handler must take regular breaks for a long or repetitive task. Trying breathing exercises if you are tired. Standing in the same place for a long time increases strain on the muscles, tendons, ligaments, and nerves in the lower back, hips, legs, and feet. To avoid this hazard, easy walk was enough to raise the heart rate, activate the muscles, and increase blood circulations. Or, while arranging the things in the cabinet, you should move your body to avoid the body pain. Heavy loads, especially those that are unstable. For example, includes weight that moves, such as box. Increase strain with the muscles, tendons, ligaments, and the nerves in the neck, upper back, arms, and lower back. To avoid this hazard, ask for help from coworkers when handling bulky or heavy loads. If the load feels too heavy for 2 people, then find a way to break up the load. Forceful use of your hand muscles can result in injuries in back, shoulders, arms, wrists, and fingers. To avoid this, use power tools to avoid high forces, or you can stretch your hand and body first before you carry heavy things to avoid body pain. Slips, trips, and falls. Injuries from slipping, tripping, and falling may be due to poor transaction, bad lighting, inadequate handrails, oily and slippery floors, grease spills. The following should be done to prevent or minimize the hazard. Mop slippery, wet floors, and spills right away. Maintain a housekeeping schedule to keep walkways and surface clear, or ask the coworkers for help to avoid falling. Burns is an injury to skin or other tissues that can occur mainly in the home or the workplace. Burns can be caused from hot surfaces such as grills, ovens, stoves, and hot liquid, oil, and grease. Use dry pot holders and meat. Do not open cookers and steam oven when they are under pressure. Get help when handling heavy containers of hot liquid. Cuts and lacerations can be caused by knives and unguarded machines. To reduce the risk of these types of injuries, never cut meat in a slicer once it's become too thin. Use a knife to complete the cutting. Using knife, slowly cutting the food stuff to avoid cutting yourself. Slowly but surely.